Hello my friends, this is Safira Fest. Today we're talking about the human brain. The human brain is an essential organ that makes up our thinking, thoughts, and even more. All these presentations of the brain makes it the most also important part of our body. And it has these parts, which are the main ones, called the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, cerebellum, and the spinal cord. So this is also the temporal lobe. Do you know that the temporal lobe is also an essential part of the body, of the brain? All these parts have very important jobs that we haven't tell about. So mostly, let's now talk about the frontal lobe. It makes up the front part of our brain, and though we can talk about experiment today, so if you don't know how much size of your brain out, don't worry, you'll know. So think about you have to make one fist and another fist, and that's how your brain size can be if you're a child. So anyways, the frontal lobe is the larger lobe of any other lobe in our brain, and also this part of our brain is essential to make up, and it can keep and carry our thoughts, memories, imaginations, and also our memories. And now, do you know how important your brain is?
How? Tell me.
So important. And also, your thoughts can come up very fast to your brain. Now, let's go for the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe is actually another lobe which consists about to memorize and controls sight and also your heart rate. Now let's go for the occipital lobe. This lobe is at the back of your brain, which can do our emotions, and also it can let us control breathing, or meditating or relax.
Oh.
And this part is the cerebellum. Without the cerebellum, when you're riding a scooter or a bicycle without the cerebellum, then you're going to trip or fall all over the place.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And finally, the cerebellum. The temporal lobe. Did they talk about that?
Maybe you can talk a little bit more about that.
Okay, so the temporal lobe is the most important part of your brain, which I mentioned earlier. And this can this can control you're right, relax.
Relax? Okay.
And then finally, the spinal cord. The three primary rules of the spinal cord are send monitor commands from the brain to the body.
Okay.
Send sensory information from the body to the brain, and coordinate reflexes.
And coordinate reflexes, right.
Okay. So the spinal cord sends signals. First, the signals was from the brain to the spinal cord to the body, and then it cut from the spinal cord signal to the brain.
Okay, so it's both way, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Okay. You also thank you to your audience. Okay.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you for watching my video. I hope, and I'll come back with another video. See you. Stay tuned.